What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. I am excited about Mattel's new doll line, Moonspell Magic. My Pinterest is filled with this earthy, mystical vibe right now. So I thought it would be fun to make something for the dolls. I have this cotton double gauze fabric. In person, it's kind of a dark mustard. Let's use it to make a skirt for the dolls. I'm following some of the measurements from our Encanto video. I use a ruler and a fabric pen to draw two rectangles, one that is 5 inches by 1 1/4, and another that is 7 by 15. Cut them out. This fabric likes to move, so just be careful when cutting. So now we have a waistband and a skirt. We will also need thread and snaps or Velcro. I like to use sleek and thin Velcro. However, I am a little concerned that it might snag the fabric. So let's take a scrap and do a test. And I think it'll be okay. We will also need a few pins. And now we can get started. This can be sewn by hand. However, I'm going to use a sewing machine. I'm going to start by sewing 1 straight line across the bottom and 2 across the top. On the bottom, I'm sewing the stitch a 1/2 inch from the edge. Then I pull at the ends of the fabric to fray it. I don't know if I love that, but let's just keep going. And sew 2 loose stitches across the top, right next to each other, making sure they don't cross. Grab the 2 threads from the bottom, and we're going to just pull them, allowing the fabric to gather. I gathered it to 5 inches, so it's the same length as the waistband, and I left the ends flat. I take the waistband, lay it on top with the good side facing good side, and I use pins to hold them together. Go all the way across, trying to keep everything flat on the back, then sew a straight stitch going across. I tried to sew on the bottom gathered line, not the straightest line on the other side, but it should be okay. I flip it up, fold it over. I use pins to hold it down, then sew a straight stitch near the edge. Because there's so much fabric, the waistband is looking a little bulky, so I'm sewing a second line across the top. That looks a little better. Fold it in half, matching up those raw edges with the good side on the inside, then sew up halfway with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Lock the stitch by going back and forth, then sew up the side until we're about 2 or so inches from the top, and lock the stitch again. Cut and pull apart 2 pieces of Velcro. At the opening, we fold over one side, place 1/2 of the Velcro on top, and sew it on. Sew the other piece on the opposite side, which should be the good side of the skirt, so we can close it up and make a long skirt for the dolls. It's pretty simple and didn't take too long to make. Let's try it again, but this time we're going to change up the skirt. Again, the waistband is 5 by 1 1/4. Then I cut a piece that is 3 by 10 inches, 2 1/2 by 15, and 3 by 21. Take the longest strip, sew a zigzag stitch around the edges, repeat for all the strips, then take the longest one and fold over and hem the bottom edge. I use pins to hold it in place, then sew a straight line all the way down the edge. This is going to be the bottom of our skirt instead of the frayed edge that we did earlier. But once again, we are going to sew 2 loose lines across the top. So we can pull the thread to gather to 15 inches, so it's the same length as the next strip, keeping it flat on the ends. Let's line up the raw edges, try to evenly space out the gathering, and use pins to hold it in place. Sew along the top, then flip it up, sew a line near the edge to make it lay flat. Now we're going to sew another double line going across the top, gather it to the length of the next rectangle, which is 10 inches. Lay the fabric good side to good side, lining up the edges. Sew along the top, then flip it up. Top stitch it near the edge to make it lay flat. And again, we're gonna gather the top. Sew 2 loose straight lines. Pull the back threads to gather it to 5 inches so it's the same length as the waistband. take the waistband, flip it over, sew across the top, flip it up and over the edge, and sew everything down. Now it's time to sew the sides. So we're gonna fold it in half with the good side on the inside, sew up, leaving an opening, add Velcro to make another skirt. I like this one. I think it turned out pretty cute. There's a little room at the waist. We could probably take it down about 1/4 of an inch, but I'm liking these earth tones. Let's make a quick top. I cut a 6 by 1.5 inch rectangle, zigzag stitch all the edges, fold over and hem the top and bottom to make a strip that is 3/4 of an inch wide. Wrap it around a doll, folding it back, trim off the excess, fold over one end and sew on the Velcro. Sew the other piece on the other side to make a simple tube top. I'm going to take it in a little on the sides for a better fit. Let's cut another rectangle that is 13 by 4 inches. I do a zigzag stitch around the edges on the longest side, fold over the top edge once, then twice. Sew a straight line along the edge, giving us a nice little edge there. Flip it over to the other side, go to the bottom, and we're gonna fold that up and hem it. Once that's done, flip it back over, and we're gonna fold it in half so the good side is on the inside. Line up the edges on the end and sew straight down. Then place the seam in the center. On the side with the simple hem, I added 2 pins, 3/4 of an inch from the edge. Sew a straight line from one pin to the other. And then we're gonna flip it inside out. So we have a rectangle pocket with 2 openings on the end. We're gonna go right to the center and pull that apart. Place it on the doll, pushing her hands through those little openings to make a slouchy little cardigan. Let's break up some of this color and change her top. Here's a cream tube top that I made. There we go. We got a little contrast. I found beads at Dollar Tree. Place the beads on thin wire. When I get the length that I want, I curl the wire on the ends, making sure there's a little slack for the beads. Then I can bend it to make jewelry for the doll. Like a beaded necklace, we can layer them. We can wrap beads around the doll's arm. Let's take some ribbon and wrap it around the waist. Sew Velcro onto the ends. Tie on thread to make small tassels. I used a little glue to keep the threads together. I folded over one side and sewed it at an angle right at the doll's hip to hopefully look like a scarf tied around the waist. Add a chain for a little more detail. Let's make a quick bag. I cut a rectangle of fabric. This is 3 inches by 9.5. It's a small piece that I had lying around. I fold it in half, then fold it in half again, go up about 2.5 inches from the edge, and I'm gonna cut it at an angle. Open it up, lay it on a second rectangle, good side to good side, and sew along the side, on just the hourglass shape, leaving the ends open. Trim off the excess and flip it inside out. At the center, let's pinch and sew it together, or we can just tie thread around it, then fold it over, and we're gonna sew the sides. Then open it at the bottom, put the side seam in the center, and sew straight across or at a slight curve. I gave mine a little curve, make a few cuts to release the tension, then flip it inside out to make a miniature bag similar to the knot bags that we see on Pinterest. I think this look is totally tapping into the Earthy Girl vibe. With the right hat, we could totally tap into a whimsical elf vibe. We can use our witch hat pattern on green felt, sew along the side with the curve, flip it right side out, then pull at the edges. For a little elf hat, let's make one in black for a little magic, or take a 3.5 by 3.5 inch square of felt in 2 colors, stack them, sew a circle, trim off the excess. On the white side, I cut a small hole, probably about the size of a dime, and then we're just gonna pull it, flip it inside out through the hole. I'm gonna lightly dry brush the brown side with some red paint, then add white paint for spots all over and allow it to dry. to make a beret that looks like a mushroom, so the dolls can wear a mushroom hat and live in a cozy treehouse in the forest. We can have so much fun with this earthy look, whether you're going for a natural vibe or something with a little whimsy. Thank you for joining us while we made a few things for the dolls. If you want to see how we made the treehouse, I'll put a link down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time.